Hello, can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me now? You can hear me? Can you please put 777 on the chat box, please? Can you hear me? Can you please put 777 on the chat box, please? Okay, let's go. So you are welcome to this weekly setup and analysis. This is the session where we will come together to look at the trade setup for the week. I mean the opportunity for the week. So and today we're going to start by looking at the DXY because majorly high trade USD pairs. Okay, and we need to understand what is happening to the dollar index for before we know the direction we're going to go this week. So if you look at the DXY, so let's look at what is happening here for us to have the direction to know whether the US index is strong or weak. So if the US index is strong, that means on GBP USD, Euro USD, we'll be looking at sell. And if the USD, yes, is strong, we'll be looking at sell on GBP USD and Euro USD. But if the direction of the US index is weak, that means we'll be looking to buy on Euro USD and GBP USD. Okay, and on the currency pairs where the USD is their base currency, that means we're going to be buying. So now let's look at what is happening on DXY, that is the dollar index. So I'm on the weekly time frame now, and if you look at my charts, I had some markups there. So if you look at this place where we are currently, from this side now, let's look at the market structure first on this weekly. You can see that the price has been making an hour high here. That means we're in the uptrend. The US dollar index has been strong up to Monday, 26 September 2022. But since then, it has been bearish. And on getting to this particular side at 99.712 on Monday, 10 July 2023, it bounced up from that place. And ever since then, it gave us a low and a high on Monday, 30th October 2023. So ever since, the price has been ranging between that low and that high. Okay, not until we break out of this, either of this low or this high now, we don't know the direction that the dollar is going to go yet. But nevertheless, if you have a range on the higher time frame, that range can actually give you a trend on lower time frame. That is why we can't say we have to stay away from USD currency pairs now. Because we are in a range doesn't mean that we can't on this weekly time frame doesn't mean that we can't have a trend on the lower time frame, as I said. So now, since we have a low here and we have a high here, then let's go and see what is happening on the lower time frame for us to see how we can position ourselves, for the opportunity for the week. From this low, there was a bounce here from this low of October 24, and the price has been trending upside. It has been rallying upside ever since then. But since the price has moved from this place and it has actually broken the resistance we have here, so there is every tendency that this price will get to this resistance we have here. So now, how can we join this move from this place to this resistance that we have here? So let's look at what is happening on the daily time frame now. If we look at the daily time frame, that this place we have currently right now at 103.550 of November 6, 2024. You can see that the price break this resistance that we have here, and it retested it and used the place as support, okay, and is in confluence with 200 EMA, okay, is in confluence with EMA 200. So that means this place has been used for support, and since this place has been used as support, that means the price is going to move from there, or in fact the price has already taken off from there, and the next place we are going to is this resistance we have here at 106.20. That is the next resistance we're going to go, okay. So that means the USD is strong as of now. So if we have been able to confirm that USD is strong currently, that means on GBP USD, on Euro USD, and all other USD pairs will be looking to short, okay. But on the USD pairs where the USD is the base currency, is the base currency, that means we have to buy. So we have a strong dollar index. So that means on GBP USD and Euro USD, we go and look for sell opportunity there. So now let's go to GBP USD and see what the currently appear. Can we position ourselves for a sell on GBP USD? So if we look at this screen from this weekly, let's check out what is happening on the weekly. Let's check out what is happening on the weekly. If we look at this weekly chart now on GBP USD, you can see that we are having a good uptrend. The price is making a higher high, okay, at 1.312 of June 19. We have a clear break of structure there, but the price is yet to get to the next supply level before we have a pullback. So since we have this pullback, that means this price is going to test the next support before it will continue the uptrend move. Before, so that we can, we have to buy to this next resistance, the supply level that we have here. So the price needs to test this support that we have at this 1.27. Okay. So now, how can we join this sell? To this 1.27 before the price will now make a reversal from there to buy to this 1.359. So this is weekly. This is what we have on weekly now. We have a clear break of structure here. The price is currently retesting, okay, and it's going to get to, like I said, 1.28 before we continue the buy move. So how can we join this? How can we have this sell opportunity? Remember, our DXY gave us a bullish trend. That means on GBP USD is going to be looking for a bearish trend. So now we have been able to confirm on the weekly time frame now that we're going to short. So how can we position ourselves for that short? Let's look at what is happening on lower time frame, on daily time frame. If you look at this daily time frame now, you can see that we see have good and a clear uptrend here too. From here, we have been making higher highs from here, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Then on getting to this place, we have a shift to the downside. That means the from this place, since we have a shift to the downside here, that means we have to sell up to a level where we're going to have a clear support that will return the price back to the upside. So we have a break of structure or a change of character from this side. So now let's now look at how we can use the break of character, the break of structure to sell to this support that we have here, this weekly support, before we can now look at what is going to happen now to us. So now if I zoom in now, from here I have my break of structure. Okay, I have my daily break of structure there. Let me clear my screen for you to see clearly. Those are the old markups that I have there. Okay, so you can see that after this break of structure that we have here, the price has also retested it before it gave us this bearish momentum. And the next candle, the following day candle, okay, has been retested. This has been retested, and the resistance here is still holding. Assuming the price is able to break up this right now, we can say, okay, maybe this support we have with this moving average will have returned the price upside. Okay, but since the price still closed below this resistance, that means the sell is still holding. And if you look at the next candle close with a sell, okay, the last Friday candle closed with a sell. So since this last candle of Friday close with a sell, that means this sell will continue to this support that we have here. So now how can we position ourselves for this sell opportunity, for the entries? Everything from this chart now is showing that we're going to sell, okay, irrespective of this support that we have here. The price will get to this weekly support that we have here. So all we need to do now is just to position ourselves for entries now, for sell entry. Remember, DSY is telling us, is giving us bullish. So that means on GBP USD we're going to be bearish. So let's look at 1 hour to see how we can get an entry, a sell entry from there. If you look at the structure on this 1 hour time frame now, what do you see? You can see that the price has been trapped within a range. Okay, from this point here, the price has been trapped within a range. So that means as of now, we can't really do anything. Okay, unless the price pull back to this particular level that we have here. So we have to wait for the price to pull back to this level that we have here. So if price could pull back to this level we have here, then from there we look for our sell down to this place. But if price breaks this particular level to the upside, that means that is a buy reversal. Okay, that means the price might not get to this place. Remember, in forex trading, you trade probability. So if price comes to this place and rejected, we sell to this place. But if the price breaks this level, then we begin to look for a buy from here. So this is what I'm looking at currently on GBP USD. So this is my setup for this week. I'm going to wait for the price to pull back to this particular level at 1.303. Okay, then after that I'm going to sell from there to 1.28. So that is what I'm looking at on GBP USD. Although you need to be careful here. In fact, the best place to sell to for now will be around 1.28. Okay, because since we have a range, there is every tendency that the price might get to this place and bounce back again. Okay, so we sell from here to here. Okay, so if price breaks, then we can now continue the sell to the weekly support that we have. But the sell should be from here. So we wait for the price to pull up here, give us a correction. You mean you must get your confirmation here before you sell. That is why I put this. Wait for your confirmation for sell here, then you sell to this place. So in case we still want to continue this ranging, then you get out from here. But if the price breaks this particular support, then you sell to the weekly support. But the price must definitely get to this weekly support before anything could happen again, before any uptrend move could happen again. But the overall trend is still buy. Okay, it's still bullish. The overall trend is still bullish, but we still need to sell to this support before the bullish trend will continue. So for this week, this is what I'm looking at on GBP USD for me to sell. For me to the price will pull back to this place, then I sell from here down to this place. Then let's look at what is happening on Euro USD. Let's look at what is happening on Euro USD. Euro USD. Let's start from the weekly setup as well. Weekly time frame as well. Then we do the analysis. This is top-down analysis. We do the analysis back to where we see a clear structure and execution. So if you look at this structure as well, you can see that we have our high here, and we have our low here, the recent high and the recent low. They are both here at 1.04 and 1.12. Okay, that means the price has been trapped within this range as well. Okay, but if you look at this place, this is the last place that the price tested. This is the price actually tested the highs before it began the downward move. So that means this Euro USD is currently on the sell, on the bearish move. So now, since our DXY actually told us that we are since the DXY is strong, that means, like I said, we're going to be bearish on the Euro USD as well. So now, how can we join this move now, this sell move on Euro USD? So let's go to lower time frame to look at what is happening there. Now we can join the entry. Okay, so if you look at this place, that the price have been testing this place for some time now, and now it has eventually break it with this particular candle of November 7th. Okay, and the price has retested that place as well with a rejection. So now it's actually currently on the move. Okay, now if you have big accounts, you can actually sell the Euro USD now. Okay, but the risk is very, very wide, 166 pips. I can't do that. Okay, I don't have an account that can carry such risk. When anytime I'm trading, I don't use more than 20 pips. Okay, I don't risk more than 20 pips. So this, if you want to enter this trade right now, which is already moving, the sell is already moving and it's going to sell to 1.05. So, but the risk is huge. So the only thing I can do now is for me to go to the lower time frame and wait for a pullback, for me to be able to enter. Let me see what is happening on the lower time frame, 1 hour time frame. So I have a break of structure here now. So if I take this place as my break of structure, okay, we have a base drop here. If you understand supply and demand trading, this is a continuation sign. It is continuation supply, yes, here, supply level here. So it's either we wait for this price to move back to this level, let it continue the move. Then after I pull back to this level, we can join the sell, or we wait for the price to come to this side, to this particular level here. this particular supply here for us to join the buy. So those are the only two places now that I'm going to be waiting for this price. So if the price comes to this 1.06, then I will join the sell, or it comes to 1.07, then I will join the sell. But currently the price is already moving. I can't join it right now. So unless there is a retest back to the place, not the number I mentioned. So we're still going to sell for this week. Euro USD and GBP USD is going to sell. So the numbers I've mentioned earlier. So let's look at what is happening on Euro GBP as well. What is going on Euro GBP? Let's look at it from weekly time frame. You can see that weekly time frame is a sell. On daily time frame, what is happening? I was actually watching this particular currency pair last week. I was waiting for this place to be broken, and it eventually broke last week. So that means the sell is going to continue on Euro GBP as well. So now what we now need to be looking at for right now is the entry. So how can we join the sell move on this Euro GBP right now? Okay. So if we want to join the sell move right now, we have a break of structure here. We have a break of structure here. So where is the leg that broke this structure? This is number one. This is number two. So that means we need to wait for the price to pull back to either of this place. Since we cannot join the price here, okay, it's already moving. You can't join the price that is already moving. You have to wait for a pullback. So we have another break on structure here now. So we need to wait for either the price to pull back to this place, okay, either to this place or this place or this place. This is a minor supply. This is also another minor supply, but this is the major supply level that we have here. So if we get to this place and we see a good confirmation from here, okay, we can sell. Or it gets to this place, it breaks this level, gets to this place, and we see a good confirmation from here, you can sell. But this is the good supply level that we have here. So anything can happen at this level. But as it is right now, there's nothing we can do again. The price has already moved. We want to join this move right now. That means we're going to have minimum of 22 pips. But the price has already broken this structure. It's going to reverse or retrace any moment from now. So we have to wait for that to happen. Okay. So now let's look at what is happening on USD card. I was also watching this particular pair last week. Okay, if you look at USD card right now, there is at a resistance, but this price is bullish. This market is bullish, but it's currently at a resistance. So what is going to happen there right now, we don't know yet. So it's not advisable to buy. You buy at support and you sell at a resistance. So currently, I can't really buy this particular market right now because anything can happen. Although I know with this consolidation we have here, it's going to move to the upside. And based on what the DXY is also telling us, so it shows that the USD card is going to move to the upside. But because of this resistance, I can't do anything. I've been watching it since last week, but I can't do anything right now. So my focus for this week will be on these three currency pairs. Okay, the Euro GBP, the GBP USD, and the Euro USD. So if there is any other updates concerning those three pairs, I will definitely bring it to us. Thank you. If you have any question or contribution to this, you can add it in the comment section and I will respond to you immediately. Thank you.